Now that PartBuilder created the Zuken files, first thing we'll do is we'll take a look at what it created. So PartBuilder creates the Zuken files without a Zuken license or valid installation. It creates Ascii files that Zuken knows how to read. So there's a CDF file that describes the structure of the part, and then there's the LAF files, and there's one for each symbol that describe the symbol, the layout of the symbol, where the pins are on the symbol. So the next step is for us to have PartBuilder use the Zuken tools to create a valid library file. And to do this, we're going to use the release symbols function. And we're going to go copy Zuken symbol to release directory, and then we'll choose a release directory. We're going to choose a clean one. It's d:/Zuken CE data cat enhance 2. And when we hit the copy symbol button, that is when cat enhance is going to start using the install Zuken tools to convert the Ascii files to the library, the PRT file, and the symbol files. And now when we press this copy symbol button, PartBuilder starts calling out to the Zuken executables to convert the files from Ascii to the binary format that Zuken recognizes for a real part file. And then once it's finished, it pops up this message that says we've created this Zuken library. So now we'll close these windows and start to take a look at the part. I use a environment variable, and this is an environment variable editor, the CE Zuken lib name. And if I change this, my resource files reference this library, so I can easily change the library that the component editor is going to look at. So we just changed to cat enhance 2, so when we open the component editor, it's going to use that library. So now we'll open up the components editor, and then we'll select the part, and we can see that there's the 10MOS 384 part that was imported into this library using their tools. So now we're going to take a look at this part that we created, and if since we selected the part and we explode it, we can see that there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's 10 symbols in here in the components editor, and we can look at the first one. So we can see we have the VCCIO1A1 and the VCCIO1A2 pins, and then the IO pins. And let's go compare that to the actual symbol created by cat enhance. So here is VCCIO1, VCCIO1, and here's the IO pins coming down. So this is an Allegro symbol, and that's the default viewer we use. And then we can see the same setup over in this folder. And then if we jump to the J symbol, this is the big power symbol. And if we zoom in here, we can compare it with the power symbol here. And why don't we slide over? It's hard to show this in the one window. So we can see we have the ground pins on the right, and then if I slide it over to the left, we have the VCC1 pins and VCC1 pins over here, VCCA3. And so we can see we created the part, and now it's a valid symbol inside of the Zuken Cr5000 or Cr8000 tool.